Democracy in Johnson County. A new exhibit explores how local citizens have fought for their rights over the past 170 years.
Matt Stewart is at the Johnson County Museum at 88th and Metcalf with a closer look.
Hey, good morning, everyone. We're here at the Johnson County Museum. A new exhibit just opened up that focuses on democracy right in time for America's 250th birthday. And to talk about this exhibit and how you can see it, we have Andrew Gustafson, the curator of this exhibit here at the Johnson County Museum. And why should people come and see this?
Oh, this is a really interesting look at democracy locally. It's not just happening in Washington, D.C., right, with important politicians. Democracy is lived out locally, the way you interact with your neighbors, the way you interact or work together to make something happen. That's part of democracy. And so this exhibit explores 250 years of history here in the local setting and how community came together, sometimes working together, sometimes against one another, to reach those founding ideals of life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness.
I love how visual it is. You have a lot of artifacts really helping to tell the story.
Yeah, and it's arranged in 50-year chunks, so each section feels very different, and yet you're going to find stories that are very similar to today. Things that may seem really relevant happened 100 or 150 years ago, and you'll get to see that in this exhibit.
Yeah, and that's my next question. Did you find during your research that democracy here locally kind of mirrored democracy nationally with Congress when it came to the rights of people?
Yeah, I think we do see that. There's so much that's happening locally that is often informing, actually, national history, right? This area is so rich in history. And so we see that some as well. And there are things that are happening locally that are very different than what's happening nationally. There are things that are happening in schools, for example, for equality of education, happening before Brown v. Board, which is a national case. There's a local case that starts to make those changes, right here in Johnson County, 5 years before Brown v. Board. Yeah.
That was probably fun to see that maybe Johnson County residents were progressive in some ways.
Yeah, absolutely. There's folks standing up and using their voices to make their communities what they want them to be, what they need them to be, which is always an inspiring thing. It can often be very challenging to read that history too. There's things that are hard to think about, but that's really important to thinking about our democracy too. Not just the good things, but the challenging things.
And along those lines, my final question, what do you hope people take away from this?
I hope that they leave inspired to think about themselves and their communities and how democracy can work for them, what they might want it to look like now and in the future, and become a more active participant in their democracy.
I love it. Right in time for America's 250th birthday. At the very end, looking into the future is an opportunity for you to write down some notes, maybe some ideas on what you want democracy to look like here in the future. So a great exhibit here at the Johnson County Museum. It will be open all the way through January of next year. So come on out. It's free with your admission into the museum, which is $3 for adults, $2 for kids. But yeah, guys, you think, what's that?
$6 adults.
$6 adults, $4 kids. I looked at the wrong place. Oh, well. Anyways, come on out and take a look at the Johnson County Museum's latest exhibit. And it's sure to educate you about democracy here in our area. Matt Stewart, Fox 4, working for you.